This is the Rising Tide Startups podcast, where we chat with startup founders from all over the globe to help you escape the cubicle and begin your own startup journey. Make sure you take notes. We're going to take a quick break and hear from our sponsor. Every episode of Rising Tide Startups is sponsored by Podbrand Media. Let Podbrand create and host your company branded podcast. Learn more at podbrandmedia.com. Welcome to a special edition of Rising Tide Startups. My name is Kevin Prewett. I've hosted this podcast for 5.5 years. We published an episode every week for that period of time. In August this year, we decided to go to 2 episodes a month and to really drill down on the quality of guests that we have and really provide more value through less episodes. But I turned 60 in August this year. And I just want to jot down just 6 quick lessons that I've learned, a lot of them recently, but this is titled 6 Lessons at 60. This is the second time that I tried to record this, because the first time that I did, I looked at it again. I thought it didn't show the passion and energy that I still have at this age, and the love for this whole startup scene. And, side gigs are vital for 3 things. They're vital for income stability, they're vital for diversification, and thirdly, something people don't think about very often is really it's good for your mental health. I mean, it is really, it kind of shifts the focus from kind of your day job, the time you spend in the cubicle, and it just allows you to think about something that's completely and utterly different and something that you do have a passion about. But I want to dive in right now. Here are the 6 lessons that I've learned at 60 that I hope will be valuable for you as well. But number 1, your network. Add value before you ask for anything. And with Rising Tide, I've done that podcast for 5.5 years pro bono. There's no ad revenue, there's no monetization plan at all. But the one thing, our ethos is all boats rising in a rising tide. And we are trying to really connect guests together. We're trying to build a community around the ethos of all boats rising in a rising tide. The second is just connections. When you're trying to do something on your own, don't walk alone. There are so many people out here that want to help, that can help, and that offer great help. The third thing is really, and this is so huge, have a goal bigger than just more money. That's not an adequate goal. If that's the case, get a second job. But have a goal, have something that's more important than just more money. The fourth is really how it goes back to kind of this whole connection idea. But as you're working with people, the E-Myth talks about working on your business instead of in your business. Trust someone to help and delegate to them. Then monitor. Make sure the work's doing well, and not from a preference standpoint, because you're going to do things your way, they're going to do things their way, but from a quality standpoint, what is the quality of production? That's what you need to be most concerned about in the process itself. The next one is fail forward. You're going to fail. Things are going to happen. You're going to make mistakes, but fail forward. Or actually, I like this phrase even better. Pivot positively. You're going to have it's never a straight line. So you're going to have to learn to pivot in a positive manner. And the last one is number 6 is decide daily. Every day you get up, decide, I'm going to persevere. I am going to keep going. So what are these 6 again? Your network, add value. Number 2, connections, don't walk alone. Number 3, have a goal bigger than just money. Number 4, trust and delegate. Number 5, fail forward, pivot positively. And last but certainly not least is decide daily to keep going. Hope these are helpful to you. Thank you for making this journey with us and being part of the Rising Tide community. We are so grateful to our listeners and so grateful to the guests that have come on and just love building this community. Have a great day. I hope you heard some great takeaways from our guests today. Make sure you reach out to them, and thank you again for playing your part in helping all boats rise in a rising tide.